Hello, hello. There we go. We're alive. For the replay, my name is Linda. I am Norwegian, but I live in Spain. I'm a teacher and I love to crochet. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy this live with me if you watch the replay. And it seems like there is already someone here. I have some great news to show you. News to show you? I mean, I have made something that I'm so proud of, so content with. I'm gonna show you. I've just also finished a vlog about making them. I have edited it, but I haven't put it up yet. So I will do that, I guess, tomorrow. Hello, Linda Snyder. Welcome. I have some cutie pies here. Maybe I should just show you one. My little goat, Gertie the goat, or whatever. Hello, Rosie. I was going to say bye. That's the wrong word. Hello, welcome. Look at this cute goat. I have been making the 3 billy goats gruff and the troll. I am so happy. I am so proud. I'm so giggly and can't wait to bring them to school tomorrow so we can read the story and we can act on it and play with these. Oh, I'm excited. Very, very excited. So this is a small one. The little billy goat's gruff. Trip, 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 trip. Who's walking on my bridge? It's the little one. I'm gonna get you. Oh, don't take me. Take my brother. He's much bigger. Well, his brother isn't much bigger, but a little bit bigger. So here he comes. His eyes are smaller, though. Bleh. Bleh. A little bigger. Little bit. Just slightly. They both look scared, don't they? And their ears are crashing. So, bleh, bleh. Trip, trap, trip, trap. Who's walking on my bridge? Oh, it's the second or the middle billy goat gruff. I'm gonna get you. Oh, don't take me. Take my brother. He's much bigger and stronger. And then comes the big one. And he's really big. Ho, ho, ho. And he's angry. He's strong. He's confident. He doesn't take no for an answer. But you know what? These goats, especially the big one, don't need to cross the bridge and go to that farm or whatever it is to get fat. Look at them. Especially him. He's so fat from before. He is just fed up. I mean, he has been fed up with so much food. So he does not have to go on that trip. Trip, trop, trip, trop. Who is walking on my bridge? It's the biggest billy goat gruff. I'm gonna get you. Well, come. I've got 2 horns. Look at these horns, huh? They're so big. And the little one has just slightly started his horns. The middle one has longer horns, a bit bigger horns. And the big one has these crazy or very, very nice horns. And then we have the troll. Let's go for the troll. Kind of. There we go. I am so happy about that troll. Look at him. Can you imagine? I mean, it is so amazing. And he's got a lot of hair that's all over the place. I was thinking maybe I should have more hair on the top, but I think it should be bold. And look at the feet. He's got toes. And the hands. Let me see. Where? This one. Look there. The hands. It is so cute. Look at those ears. They're so big. The eyes are cute as always, but a bit more bushy eyebrows. And he's got warts on the nose. He's got some nostrils. And the mouth. It's kind of happy. because he doesn't know what's waiting him. He wants to eat the 3 goats, at least the big one, but he's not gonna get to. I am so pleased with these. I can't even tell you. Oh my goodness. And I made this kind of like, it seems like I put this trousers on him, both down at the feet. I made an extra edge, and at the waistline. It kind of looks like I've pulled it on him, but I have not. I've just made another. I've taken up. Well, when I started with the brown here, I did it just in the back loops so that I could use the front loop to make this extra border here. I think I did 1 round only here, but down on the feet, on the ankles, I did 2 rounds extra. I hadn't used only the back loop, so I didn't have a front loop to go with, but I just went for it. And it kind of looks like it is the edge of a trouser, but I cannot open it. It doesn't go anywhere. It is sewn onto it, or crocheted onto it. So yeah, there you have them. I think it's fantastic. And Manuela has been asking and asking, nagging and nagging. When are you gonna make the troll? And I was, it's gonna take me a while. I have no idea how I can make a troll. But I'm telling you in my vlog that I'm putting out tomorrow how I got inspired. And I had a photo, 2 photos that I used for inspiration. So the nose is kind of inspired most from a cartoon picture, and the rest is inspired by the troll that I saw this summer in my hometown, Bergen, up on the mountain. So yeah. I am just excited. I can't wait. Well, I always say that, but I'm so eager to show this at school tomorrow, and we can read the story and play with it. And I was a bit worried. How can I make these feet like it doesn't end up like this? Like it's kind of like a big pillow under here. And then suddenly I found out that, yeah, I can sew on the top and on the bottom. I can sew these 2 parts together, so that won't happen. Why haven't I thought about that before? That's actually easy. So I haven't filled these feet, just the legs and up. So the feet have no filling, because this is enough filling of itself. Oh, yeah. I have 1 strand of hair though, though, that is a bit longer than the others. But it is a troll, so that doesn't matter. But I would have liked to have a couple of more longer ones, maybe. But a troll is a troll. Nothing is in order. Look at the warts. Ay. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that I managed to make this. I mean, I was so I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Yeah, we have trolls in Bergen. Yeah. Up in the mountains. I in the videos in this summer, the first or the second video that I made from Bergen, I think the second, I went up on the mountain, and I where I filmed the goat. Oh, there were goats there too. That's true. Goats and the view of Bergen. That in that video you will see this troll that it is inspired from. So yeah. We've got a lot of trolls. Even the most popular Norwegian composer, he's from Bergen, and he's made a lot of music that are kind of national romantic, bringing the nature of Norway into his music, and he has a lot of trolls in them. Also, the cooperation with the playwright Henrik Ibsen. They wrote Per Gynt, which is a very good. It's a famous in the world for those who are in literature. Per Gynt, and that is a play, kind of a musical that a playwright wrote the playwright, and Henrik Ibsen. He is a playwright, and he wrote the play itself. And Edvard Grieg, he wrote the music. And there are a lot of trolls in this because the forests in Norway, you kind of see trolls all over the place. They're not real trolls, of course, but they, when you look into the forest, you see some trees kind of moving, or you see it's looking like they have an eye here and there, and is very Norwegian. Also, Edvard Grieg, he lived. He bought a place in Bergen, when he was famous, when he had money, and he has named that Trollhaugen, the kind of the quest, the hill of trolls, it's called. And he has his little troll cabin where he wrote his music, and very, very beautiful place. And Linda says, I've been thinking about you and how your children would react to the fun characters you made. I think I am almost as excited as you. Yeah, I'm so, today actually, well, they love the chicken that they got, and one of the boys actually put it on his backpack, because that's so everything is on the backpack for now, right? And today, a colleague of mine, she wrote to me, sending me a picture of one of the chickens. I found this on my way home today. He had dropped it. It had been dropped from the backpack. And I asked her, what letter is on the butt? And she said a C. So then I knew which boy it came from. So I could write them in emails telling that if your son is a bit sad today because he's lost his chicken, you can tell him that he will get it back tomorrow because my colleague found it. So yeah, they're really exciting. They are playing with Pippi and the other animal, the other things, and even the weather. I'm going to tell them that the weather is for me. I'm going to put on the weather because they are likely to be to get destroyed. So I don't think we will play too much with them. And our Lappe Brutus, the class doll, they're kind of doing this, like that with them. And I'm thinking that the arms can soon fall off if they continue to do that. So tomorrow I'm going to have set some rules for that. And it hasn't been done much, but I'm going to set a rule for that, because from tomorrow the children will be allowed to bring Lappe Brutus home. We're going to pick from a basket and look at the name, and that person will get to bring him home. Oh, I forgot that I was going to prepare the first kind of that he's been home with me, that I brought him to the north of Norway this summer, and I didn't do that yet. So this is going to be a long night. I think this is going to be a short vlog, live. We can stay for an hour or so, but I think I will I will have to prepare that because tomorrow they'll bring him home, some of them, and it's good for them to have a kind of an example of how to do it. And then Lappe Brutus will kind of make a drawing, and he will kind of write something in childish letters because he can't write, and I will write the story next to it so that the parents can see that how I would like them to write at home, that Lappa Brutus went with us to the pool area, but he didn't want to swim. He tried to put his toes in the water, but we tried to put his toes in the water, but he kind of screamed and he cut his nails cut the girl's hand or whatever, just for fun. Things like that. So we'll see. And maybe he didn't want to eat his food, or the girl couldn't sleep because Lappa Brutus was jumping in bed all night long. Something like that. It's going to be so good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Oh, thank you, Rose. Yeah, you will rewatch the Bergen thing. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. So, the big billy goat gruff, the middle one, horns getting smaller, and the small one, and the troll. Oh, I took some pictures. Hello, Rose. Yeah, aren't they cute? I'm so happy about them that I'm just holding them. I'm gonna hold them for the whole life. No, I'm not. But I mean, I'm just, and well, I just told you about the troll, my inspiration for that, and the inspiration for the goat I got from a picture, but it was no, not from a picture, from a short. I didn't find a tutorial that I liked. I mean, the final result from a tutorial that I wanted. But I found a picture, no, I mean a short that was from a girl called at 321 Crochet with 2 T's in the end. So it's looking very much like this, but just her wasn't this fat. Mine is so fat. He doesn't need to go to get fat, to get fed. He's so big, but he's angry. So he's gonna hit the troll into the waterfall with his sprouts. Isn't it sprouts? I think it's called sprouts. Am I wrong? Or am I right? I have one thing though. I didn't see this. Can you see that this eye is off? This is closer to the muzzle than this is. I didn't see that until I was done. Of course, I could take it off and do it again, but then I think this will kind of loosen as well. And I thought, nah, doesn't matter. People are a bit crooked in the face, aren't they? Animals can be too. Everything doesn't have to be perfect, I think. So I'm keeping him like this. He's my first ever goat. Oh my goodness. I actually, in that video that I'm releasing tomorrow, I'm telling that I'm gonna finish him, Tommy, from Tommy and Annika, Pippi's friends. Annika is done. She's at school. But Tommy is not done. So I was thinking that I will be working on this today. I got to make some arms, you know. And this is the yarn that I'm working with. This is the rest that I have of this Mandarin Petite. And it's shredding. No. No, I've been working so much with the chenille yarn that I'm thinking that this is shredding. I mean, it's splitting. The yarn is splitting. Rosie says, that's true. Perfect is overrated. Yes. And I love that song, especially that line of the song. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Right? Something about that. Perfect is boring, isn't it? Perfect is boring. Easy on the eye, but boring. There we go. Now I can kind of try. Look at this. I had such a mess on my desk right before the live here. It's still a mess on this side. Here it's kind of cleaned up because I've been working so much on all of these billies and the troll and stuff. And so I've had all of these chenille yarns here. But now that is off the table. Yeah, it's so, yeah, Rose, I agree. It's such a lovely song. Absolutely. What are you guys working on? Rosie says, my YouTube is not sending every message. What do you mean? You mean the messages that you guys are writing in my chat, that you're not getting all of them, or? So you have, well, maybe from before also. Everything you said. Hello, Linda. Sweet. Hey, 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 he is great. So you have Trolls in Bergen. Smiley face. I will rewatch that. Hee hee. Hello, Rose. That's true. Perfect is overrated. My YouTube is not sending every message, and I have to write them two times twice. Rose is working on an amigurumi scrump. What on earth is a scrump? I think I have to look up that word. Scrump? Is it an animal? It must be an animal, I think. I don't know, but I kind of get the feeling it's an animal. A scrump. It kind of reminds me of Pippi when she invents the word spunk. She has no idea what it means. She only knows that it doesn't mean something. Dishwasher or something like that. Not dishwasher. Washing machine or something. Let's see. English. Where's the English? It's not there. English. There we go. And then scrump. Scrump. And it translates with scrump, nothing. What can that be? From Lilo and Stitch. Oh, Lilo's Dill. Doll. Okay, it's a name of a person. Okay, then I will look at Google. I am on Google, but I'm on Translate. I want another. Pestaña. Let's see. Scrump. Oh, I love them. Yeah, this one. I saw them. I was watching when I was making these, or one of them. I don't know, the troll maybe. Yesterday, I think it was. I was watching. I don't know her name. I always thought her name was Robin, but I don't think so. Notting Hook Crochet, isn't that her name? YouTube name. She was making 3 of them. I don't know her name. If you know what her name is, please tell me. Oh, her name is Robin? Oh, it is. Yeah, because in the beginning I thought so, but then later it seemed like it wasn't. It was somebody else. But then maybe it is Robin. Thank you, Rose. And Rosie is working on jeans in purple. Cool. I love purple. That's my favorite color, which I bought secondhand and tried to make it bigger with flower fabric. Cool. So you're kind of splitting them in the sides and making something there with flower. That is awesome. I remember when we were teenagers, when I was a teenager, that was so popular to split the jeans down the sides and add a fabric of white or pink or whatever and sew them back on. I remember that was so popular. I can't remember if I had that. I never made it myself, that's for sure. But I kind of feel like I did have that at one time. But I'm not sure. But I know that I saw it from others. So So thank you, Rose. Okay, Robin. Her name is Robin. So yeah, and I really think they're cute. They're so cute. They're kind of Halloweenish, right? Will go great for Halloween if you do them for markets, I guess, because it's such dingly dangly in the face. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna use exercise number 3 for the arms. Making how do I do that? A magic ring. Oh, my mind was not with me. You know what, Fred? Know what? I have something to tell you. Today, I was supposed to go to the dentist. Yesterday, well, I went to the dentist last Thursday, I think. I don't know. Last week. Yeah, last Thursday. And the dentist saw that, oh no, he was so sad for me that, oh, it's broken. The tooth is broken. We just have to rip it out. We have to do that next Thursday. And you must come earlier. And here's antibiotics. So I started antibiotics yesterday. I should do it the day before, today and tomorrow. And now, just before the live now, I just remembered, oh, no, I forgot to take my antibiotics. I was going to take them at 4 o'clock. No, and now it's 10. But then, because I have to go to the dentist tomorrow, but then, no, you were supposed to go today. But then I didn't. Because they called me up and said that they couldn't receive me because the dentist chair was broken. So I have to wait until next week or something. I don't know. We'll talk on the phone tomorrow to see when they have an hour available. So yeah, I didn't have to go. And then I guess I don't have to take my pills either. I should take them next day before I go. I think I should do this quickly, because if I do it slowly, then I never get to get it right. I have to concentrate. And Rosie says, yes, and on top. And I learned, and on top. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're going to do it on top, yeah. And I learned to use the new sewing machine. Yeah, I thought so, that you were using your sewing machine because you talked about that. I have many trousers with side stripes. Cool. Yoo-hoo, you're going back to your childhood. Isn't that sweet? That's awesome. I was kind of thinking to doing something similar, but I don't have, well, I was thinking about buying some jeans that are too small and putting on some granny square or something in the sides, but I never got around to it. I have thought about it, but never been close to buying some, because the trousers that I do have are big enough. I should have done it some years ago, and I threw away a lot of clothes that didn't fit me anymore. Not threw away. I gave them away though. Oops. But I didn't. I didn't think about that because I didn't crochet at that time. No. I need a needle. A needle is needed to get this hole a little bigger so I can get through here. What? Oh, yeah. I was wondering if I had the wrong glasses on now. Can you see that I have got some other glasses? These are actually a couple of glasses that I have in my drawer at work. And today I had to use them because yesterday when I was in the store, the grocery stores. I normally put my glasses here, my extras here. The one that I'm wearing for C, they're here. Could have had them here, but yeah. And then the others are there, and yeah. But as I was paying, something happened, and my glasses here just flew away and landed on the floor, and one of the glasses got out. I managed to put it back on when I got home. But today, when I got to school and I was going to change my glasses, oh no, it had fallen out again. So then I found these in my drawer. Luckily, I had an extra pair. Rosie says, I don't want to wear tight clothes anymore. So I sew. Yeah. But the other day I was at a clothes store, and I needed some new shorts, some new pairs of shorts. So I bought actually 3 pairs. And one of them I was a bit hesitant because I just got them on and I was thinking, ooh, how will this be? But I know that normally every time they widen out, and I'm so happy I bought them because now they're comfortable and they're not sloppy as they're falling down, because some of the shorts that I buy sometimes are so sloppy that they just keep falling down. You don't need to buy them that big. This is not easy. I can't get it through. I cannot get it through the next hole either. Now I got it through. It's kind of like I've been crocheting plushes for so many plushes now these last days that I have not done anything of amigurumis. So kind of forgotten how to do it, maybe. My fingers are off topic. Too bad. This is not good at all. It would have been better if I'd started from before, but I didn't. I didn't have the time. Just suddenly, whoo! Now is the time for the live that I'm going to have. I have to log on. Let me just get this started before I talk to you some more. I need to make it round once. Before I can easier crochet in all of the holes. There's a two more, I think. 2 more stitches now. Need the needle. There we go. Now I'm around. So I can do this. Oh, hello. I don't remember the name. Hook in a teacup. Let me. Trish? Oh, I'm bad at guessing. Let me see. Trish or Marsha? No, I don't think so. Oh, what was your name? Hook in a teacup. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. And Hook in a teacup says, hello, everyone. I'm a fan of elasticated waists these days. Yeah, me too. Me too. Absolutely. Comfy trousers are a must. If you compress your tummy, your eyes would fall out. A fact? Okay, maybe not a fact. Okay, thank you. Phew, for reassuring us that. Oh, Keely, right? Yeah, Keely. almost. I think it's like this. Let me see. Keely. Am I right? Yay! Oh, sorry about that. It's not easy to remember everybody. Linda, you've inspired me to make my daughter some of the long sleeve super crop top. Oh, cool! That's awesome. I actually sent, well, I had a visitor and she took with her one shrug. They're called shrugs. Passionate Kelsey or whoever that makes them online says shrug. If it's a bolero, yeah, it's the same thing. So she brought one for a little girl, 10-year-old girl, and one for herself or somebody who wanted it. And another friend of ours really liked it, so she got it. So that's amazing. Thank you, Keely. but you've been here. Okay, you're not here all the time, but you've been here quite some times. So I'm kind of feeling that I should remember. I'm thinking that if you would be here on Sunday, I would remember. But then if it goes maybe a couple of weeks, then oh, what was it again? Maybe now I'll remember in 2 weeks. That may happen, but it may not as well. I can't promise anything. But I think it's better to be, I don't know, honest about it. But I really like to know your names. So instead of just saying hook in a teacup, I think it's good to know the name. Well, did you just get here, Keely? If you just got here, you did not see what I was showing everybody. Not just in the beginning. Actually, it was just up until now. I've just been holding these makes in my hands for the longest time. Just feeling so proud of myself, of my work, that I really like that. Oh, you just got it? Yeah, I don't mind if you call me Hook, then Hooky, Key, or Keely. Oh, okay, thank you. Then I want to try to remember Keely. But okay, I try to remember. You got. In Norway, we say a dear child has many names. So that's got to be you. Well, let me show you then. One more stitch. I'm making the arms of Tommy. Tommy is Pippi Longstocking's friend. He has no arms yet. And no clothes yet. So I'm going to finish him, but yeah, not today. But this week I have been working on a fairy tale, actually. So I started with a big one. And I was inspired from a short from at 321 Crochet with 2 T's in the end. I just saw that picture of it on that short, so I didn't follow a pattern, so it didn't become exactly as hers, at least for the body part, but the rest looked pretty much the same. Look at the big billy goat Gruff. I am so happy about him, but he doesn't need to go any place to get fat. He's already so fat. He's just as fat as me. So the 3 billy goats Gruff are going to get fat, but he has already eaten so much, he doesn't need it. Thank you. I am so happy myself. Here's the second one, the middle one. Thank you, Rose. Yeah, and I'm amazed at myself as well that I can do it by seeing. But of course, when I've learned some techniques of how to make the legs and think about the ears, oh, I guess I can just start a leg or something and make it a little wider. Maybe take some double crochets here, singles here and doubles in the end so that it doesn't go back. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. And the horns are also just start of some legs. Then you could just do whatever. And of course, the little one. Look, he is angry and he's so confident. He is terrified of the troll living under the bridge. And this one is also terrified, afraid. He's the little one. I don't think he's as terrified as his middle brother because he doesn't know better. But he is a little scared because he's so small. He's so little. And of course, let me see if I can balance this. I get another 15 minutes with them here. Yeah, I made these three, and wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. What's this? What's this? What is this? Can you see that? Can you see that in the on the side there? What's that? It's a troll! Look at this troll. Isn't he just the cutest, cutest troll you've ever seen? Look at these feet. They have toes, and the arms have fingers. The hands have fingers. This is a little big though, this hand, but this I think is well proportionate. How can I? There. There. It's so difficult on the video of the camera. Oh, thank you. Thank all you. I am so happy with these. I'm bringing these to school tomorrow, and we are of course going to read the story about the 3 billy goats gruff and the troll. And after, the children will be playing and walking across the bridge and stuff, and then they will be able to play with these with it also. It's so cool. Thank you, Rosie. Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's my favorite. I mean, it is so cool. I'm just so happy. I made a kind of a little accent or whatever here to get a little line there. I could have tightened it even further, I guess, but kind of like just took from here and up here, from here and up there, so that you can see that it is kind of that you bend, right? Hello, Lou. Welcome. Have you seen my troll, Lou? Isn't he adorable? I mean, ugly cute. Oh, the ear. You have to open the ears. Listen. You must listen. Listen. Yeah, I think my peoples will really, really love them. Absolutely. They will be gasping for air. Oh my goodness. This is a strap. It kind of looks like I have a trousers that I put on him, but that's not it. When I started the brown one, the body part, after the green, I started in the back loop so that I left the front loop so I could take another round of green. So it seems like there is a waistline from the trousers. That I did the same here, just that I didn't have a back loop or front loop to work with. I just worked with what I had and made a couple of rounds down here. So it seems like it's part of the pants, that it's not just the colors to each other. Oh yeah, this is a school night for me. Absolutely. That's true, Keely. Yeah, I shouldn't. That is true. Actually, I should also hit the shower, wash my hair. But also, yeah, as I told you guys in the beginning, we have the Lappebrutus, the cat that I made, that we have in our class. Tomorrow, one of the pupils will get to bring him home. and they are going to write in a book. Where I don't have it here. Write and draw in a book about what they do with him this weekend, and I am going to make an example of it on the first page. Well, let me find the book. Just an ordinary book. Lappe Brutus. Patches Brutus. Bli med hjem. Get to come with to the home. First graders. And of course, the first page, maybe I will write something, instruction for the parents or something. But then on every page in here, I'm going to draw something, pretending to be Brutus, Lappe Brutus drawing, and pretending he's writing a word, maybe his name or whatever. I'm going to do that with my left hand, I guess, so that it doesn't look so nice. And then I'm going to write here as I'm the parent. Well, Linda brought with me Lappe Brutus to Norway. I didn't. Don't tell them. I have at least one of my pupils that are following a bit, but I don't think she knows that much English. But anyways, yeah. So I have to do that right after this. Well, I'm gonna hit the shower and then I will do this. Yeah, he is Lappe Brutus. So that is Lapp is patches. Lappe Brutus. Lapp is patch. And the Brutus of the patches. Something like that. Because he's got patches. I have the other one that I made. She is smaller. She's up on the shelf though. Oh, thank you, Lou. Yeah, I think it's a good name. I had patches was a good suggestion from you guys. I don't remember who said it, but so this is the closest I get to patches, because patches doesn't mean anything. It doesn't make sense to my students. So I needed to go with it in Norwegian. And he has a lot of patches. So Lapp is the name. Thank you. Well, it was this arm for Tommy that I'm working. Yeah, please hit the like. Yes, please do. I would really appreciate that if you do. I always, or very often, when I enter somebody else's live, I kind of forget myself, and then somebody reminds you that please hit the like or whatever. Yeah, of course. It's so easy to forget when you get so eager into the whole thing. Oh, what's happened here now? There. And Keely is saying something. I'm going to read that. I'm just going to catch this again. There. Did you get the market fox sent off to Donald? Yes, I did. He is on his way to New Zealand. I did that on Monday. Friday? No, Monday. I said I was going to do, of course, Monday, because we did it on Sunday. Yeah, I did it on Monday. I'm a bit nervous. But I was thinking, this is just a small item. So I'm going to try to send him without tracking. So I did that without tracking. I did, though, get to see the name. It was misspelled twice. It was one letter extra on the name or the address, and well, two things were bad, so we had to attach or detach that. But it was sent off, so I'm kind of not anxious, but curious to see if it gets through without the tracking. It wasn't that it costed very much, but it was double the price. It was €9 something with tracking, and €4 something without the tracking, and the envelope apart. So it's gonna be interesting to see if Luana got it or gets it. So I normally keep tracking on them, but it has gone so well every time with the tracking. Never had any problem. I haven't had to reclaim anything. And since it was just a small item, I thought, let me try that. If it had been a jacket or something, I would have put on a tracking. Absolutely. That's too much work to. But then you reminded me now that I need to make another fox because I want to have it in my stash, in my mixture. I love that fox. Yeah, fingers crossed. Actually, absolutely. Yeah. Keely says, can't wait to hear if it has arrived safely. Yeah. Hope so. Absolutely. The children at school, they're so nice. Such a lovely group of girls and boys. And they're playing so well outside with the older students. And from the fifth grade, especially, they're running around and catching each other, laughing, having such amazing time. So everything is just awesome. I'm wondering if this is getting too big. Maybe I should decrease just a little bit so the arms aren't the same width as the feet. Let's take a little invisible decrease here. One there and maybe one on the other side. Every day this week, I've been staying at school until late. I guess when I get into the rhythm, I can go home earlier. But now in the beginning, I spend so much time understanding my head, doing everything. And I'm kind of enjoying myself doing all of these things and going back and forth to my classroom and my workplace. And it's just 2 doors down. So like we say in Norway, like the plum in the egg. Plomme, that's a fruit. And that's a plum, right? But we also say plomme to the yellow thing in the egg. The yolks. Is that the red, yellow thing? The yolks. So the yolks in the egg. Plommen i egget. Now I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, that I have. It's so convenient for me that it's just 2 doors down. There's my classroom and from my workspace, and I sit a lot in my classroom working. Well, I guess for you guys that are from the United States, you're not used to having your own workspace apart from the classroom, away from the classroom. But we're used to that. We're not very used to sitting in our classroom doing preparations. We sit in an environment together with the rest of the team. So the first to the fourth graders sit together, and the fifth to the seventh graders, and the eighth to the 10th. But I like to sit in my classroom, both because it's where I have many things and where the work is going to happen, and also since it's even more quiet there. Yeah, if I yolk. Thank you. Yeah. Do you decorate your classroom? Have notice boards for their work to be displayed? Yeah, I do. But one thing, last year I did not have many boards up on the wall, too few. So we hung things on the walls, and I've been doing that for many years. This year, well, they painted the rooms, and they do that every other year or something. But they painted all the rooms now, and then the directive or the leadership said that we are not, we cannot put things on the walls anymore. Then we need to have some boards to put them on. So I made a document with picture. I want one of this size there, of this size there, of this size there, of this size there, and this size there. So I made an order, and today I got the last one. I got a couple, or actually four, that were a little bit damaged because they've been stored for some time and they got wet down on one line, but I don't mind. But the one of the leaders, she doesn't like that, so later they will be ordering new ones. So I'm not. We're in Norway or in the Norwegian schools. We're not as good at decorating classrooms as you guys are in the United States and in England. There, people are much better at decorating the classroom. I guess that is because the teacher owns that room. With us, we kind of move from year to year. We can stay in the same room, but maybe not. And mostly you guys, it's Mrs. Peterson or whatever, has third grade English or whatever. For us, it is, I have now the first graders. Last year I had the fourth graders. I can't have the same thing up every year because the first graders can't even read. They need the letters. The fourth graders don't need the letters. They need other things. So we are kind of having to change the decorations all the time, every year, while a second grade teacher could have if you just have second grade, you could have everything up the whole time, every year. And of course, maybe you have to take them down during summer vacation, but you can put the same thing up again. I have to kind of store the second grader things until the next time I have second graders, because I normally go from 1 to 4. I could go from 1 to 7. But normally on this school, I go to from 1 to 4th, first to 4th. So it is different. And that means also that I don't make as many things as, at least such beautiful, fantastic things to be staying up on the walls. But we have, their work is up there already. We painted. Can you imagine? I don't know what come over me, but we painted the second and the third day of school. I'm not a person that really loves, oh, painting is so good. Actually, if you told me this a couple of years ago that you're gonna paint the two of the first, well, in the first week of school with first graders, you're gonna paint 2 of the days. Never gonna happen. It happened. We did that Tuesday and Wednesday. And we painted sunrise. And the way that I did it, I gave them too much paint. So I just squeezed a line of each color on the paper, and they were to put it out. And then we were going to make silhouettes of straws and birds and trees or whatever. But it didn't dry the same day. So we had to do the second part on Wednesday. Yeah. Rosie says, wow. Now I don't even remember what. Keely says, I'm an ex-teaching assistant in a primary school in England. Oh, cool. The boards all had burlap. And then we'd have to add a paper border. Yeah, those paper borders are so beautiful. I took some pictures when I was in York. Was it in York? Yeah, in York. We went on a school trip. I went on a course, actually, technology and design. And we visited some schools. And it was so awesome to see those things displayed. And with the paper borders, with a sunflower and, the children's work was displayed on the boards, letters, etc., on walls. Ah, okay. Yeah, we have to have everything on the boards. Can't have anything on the walls anymore. We also displayed work in the corridors and dining rooms. So many staples. Oh yeah. Well, we haven't got wood. I mean, our building is brick. And yeah, boards everywhere. Yeah, of course. But I mean, the hallway, we don't have corridors like you have corridors. Our corridors are outside. When they go out of the classroom, they're already outside in air, fresh air. So the wind takes our things at times. So we don't have anything displayed there. Some things have been painted directly to the wall. That's more a big project for the not the grown-ups, but for the elders. Maybe some mosaic things that are made, some pictures, very beautiful things like projects. But we haven't got any display for. Well, we hang them on the windows and stuff when it's a project, when it's the 17th of May or different in the end of the year and stuff. And Rosa says, I meant boards. They came relatively fast. Absolutely, they came fast. They came the next day, all of them except one that came today. He put it up today. And it was a bit too big. First he came with a small one. Oh. What is this? There's an error. More than one. What? What's this? Can you see me? Can you hear me? I've got kind of a yellow thing here saying error. More than one transfer uses the primary address, internet address. Send one stream to the primary something transferring internet. I don't know. What's this? You can see and hear me. Okay. Well, I'm not going to pay attention to that error. I have not connected anywhere else. As I'm sitting here. Don't know. An error. What was I talking about? The boards, they come up. Yeah, but that board was first. He came with a small one. No. I said I want a big one, so I want 4 times that size. And 4 times that size would have been perfect for the place. But they don't exist in 4 times. It had to be a bit bigger. And then I knew, ooh, this will be very, very tight because we have a Promethean board. I mean, smart board. But luckily, and that's in the middle, and I want it on one side. Luckily, on that side, it can go a little bit behind the Promethean board screen. So it's kind of hiding a little bit like this. But it's big, so now I've got all over the place, almost. Rosie has problems with sending, but the second time it goes through. Yeah, very strange that. You know what? Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, or maybe the day before. I had a problem. I mean, all of my videos I could just see 4 or 5 of them. It was when I was loading up my tutorial about the doll, how to make the doll. It said that it wouldn't put it up or something, but then it was up. But then it said that you cannot see all of your videos, and it was just a list of 4 or 5 videos that I could see on my list. But I don't know what happened. So something strange happening to YouTube lately. What is happening? Tomorrow after school, I will have to prepare the children's iPads. The rest of the school have already gotten them, but they're first graders. They don't need them in the beginning. There are so many things to get into in the beginning, so it's better to start slow and go from there. Take piece by piece. But from next week, we will be starting because we will have some reading lessons online that they have to do on their iPad at home. And so tomorrow I'll be having to log on to all of the iPads doing various things. I think that I should have done it a week ago when it was fresh in memory, the things that I read that I have to do. But okay, just have to read the information once again about Apple ID and all of those things. Yeah, YouTube has got problems. They must have some problems. So I'm staying after school to do that tomorrow. So that means that every day this week I will be staying until, I don't know, at least 4, 5, 6. I think the last, was it Wednesday or Tuesday? I stayed until 5:30 or 6 or something like that. I don't know. I got there before 8, so that's some hours. Do the iPads track their progress? That'd be cool. If the iPads track their progress per se, that in itself, nah. But we have some different systems that we've got an app called Shobi, where they will put their work and especially then when they have their reading homework, they will be practicing. First, of course, it's just the letters because in Norway, they don't start learning to read when they're 4 or 5 years old. They start when they go to school at 5 or 6. But of course, I have one, maybe two. Yeah, I have 2 at least that knows how to read a little. But the rest, I think, are new to it. I haven't gotten a real overview yet, but I know that 2 of them know how to read. Slightly. Or more. But so on that app, they are going to read and take a voice note reading it. So I can listen to the reading and I can give them feedback orally as well because they can't read it. So of course I'm going to do it orally, even though if they were 3rd graders or 4th graders, I would respond orally because then it's much easier to be concrete and be say more than you can do if you write. So and then they will listen to what I've told them and okay, be aware of that next time, blah blah blah. So it's a very good way of practicing your reading skills. So that is especially that is why I'm eager to start. But also, we've got different programs or apps that we use. I make some lessons in Book Creator, for example, which is an app, and then they are going to do them. And it's such a help, such a huge help, that you have the reading device or the reading tool that you can use, because they can't read. If, for example, we're going to have Spanish or English, whatever, and or Norwegian, and they're going to read sol, sun. It's difficult for them maybe, but if they can have an icon where they can listen to it, then it's easier. The Norwegian one, of course, these easy things, you would want them to, well, maybe I have on this side all of the sounds, and then on the other side the words with letters. So they're going to pair them up. Hear the word and read the word and put them together. So these tasks are very nice. I like to make them. So I'm going to use that a lot. Thank you, Keely. Oh, that's nice. Keely says that it's fantastic and she loves hearing about all of that. Fascinating, yeah. I really like it. And actually, a father that I had his boy 4 years ago, or 5, he really he works at the school as well. He really liked that method. He is kind of praising that method. Oh, we should have that possibility orally to give feedback to the students also when they're older, not just the young ones. So he might start with that app as well, Shobi. Okay, it's approaching, well, it's 23:12 here. I should hit the shower, wash my hair, and then I am going to write and draw in the Lappe Brutus book. So it was really nice, this. A bit, we weren't that many today, but it was a very nice group. And I have been able to showcase all of my makes that I'm so proud of. All of my goats and the troll. Okay, well, I'm drowning. I'm drowning in animals here. But I think maybe I should just hop off here since it's getting late. But thank you so much. And yeah, and Keely says, thanks for chatting with us. Always interesting to hear about your makes and where you'll. Thank you so much, Keely. Think I'll remember your name, but I can't promise. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye-bye. Next Sunday, well, on Sunday at 6 o'clock, there'll be a new live. 6 o'clock European time, which is 12 o'clock in the morning, Eastern, US Eastern, and 11 in the morning, US Central. Yeah, it was very nice chatting with you guys. You showed them so well. Bye-bye. Yeah, yeah, couldn't help it. I had to show them multiple times. Bye-bye.